Imagine building an empire so powerful. It controls nearly the entire Mediterranean. Its roads stretch for 400,000 kilometers. Its armies are feared across 3 continents. Its laws influence countries even today. It seems impossible to destroy. Then one day, it disappears. So what happened? How did the greatest empire the world had ever seen fall? Rome didn't begin as an empire. It started as a small settlement on the banks of the River Tiber. According to legend, it was founded in 753 BC by twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, raised by a she-wolf. Whether that story is true, probably not. But Rome itself was very real. Over the next few centuries, it grew from a village into a republic. Instead of kings, Rome elected leaders. Its armies became disciplined. Its neighbors became conquered. Every victory made Rome richer. Every conquest made it stronger. Then came one of history's greatest military expansions. Rome defeated Carthage in the Punic Wars. It conquered Greece, Egypt, Gaul, much of Britain, parts of the Middle East. By the reign of Emperor Trajan around AD 117, Rome reached its greatest size. Nearly 70 million people lived under Roman rule. Almost 1 in every 4 people on Earth. Roman engineers built roads, aqueducts, amphitheaters, and cities that still stand today. Merchants could travel thousands of kilometers using Roman roads. Soldiers could march faster than almost any army before them. For centuries, Rome looked unstoppable. But beneath the surface, cracks had already begun to form. Rome's biggest enemy wasn't another empire. It was itself. Powerful generals fought each other for control. Civil wars became common. Emperors rose, only to be assassinated months later. The economy weakened. Inflation spiraled, taxes increased. Meanwhile, the empire had become enormous. Protecting thousands of kilometers of borders required hundreds of thousands of soldiers. Then came growing pressure from outside. Germanic tribes pushed against Rome's northern frontier. The Huns swept across Europe, forcing entire populations toward Roman territory. In AD 285, Emperor Diocletian made a decision that seemed sensible. He split the empire into 2 halves, the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire. The East grew richer. The West did not. Then came the final blow. In AD 410, the city of Rome was sacked by the Visigoths, something that hadn't happened in nearly 800 years. The psychological impact was enormous. If Rome itself could fall, nowhere was safe. The Western Empire never truly recovered. Finally, in AD 476, a Germanic leader named Odoacer removed the last Western Roman emperor, a teenager named Romulus Augustulus. There was no dramatic final battle, no world-ending explosion, just the quiet end of an empire that had ruled for centuries. But here's the part many people get wrong. Rome didn't completely disappear. The Eastern Roman Empire, often called the Byzantine Empire, survived for almost another 1,000 years. It wasn't until 1453, when Constantinople fell to the Ottoman Empire, that the last remnant of Rome finally came to an end. Rome wasn't destroyed in a single day. It slowly weakened, one crisis at a time, one bad decision after another, one invasion after the next. The greatest empire in history didn't fall because of one enemy. It collapsed under the weight of its own success. And even today, nearly 2,000 years later, we still live in a world shaped by Rome.